Who's texting me?
I don't know who's texting.
It's not me.
Who's texting? Oh, it's Sir Grant.
Oh, I don't know who's texting.
Oh, you don't have a tornado
It's not
coming, do you?
me.
Oh, it's Sir Grant.
Oh. Ooh, I guess.
Oh,
I hear an echo.
Audio.
Echo.
Oh, you
Echo.
don't have a
Echo.
tornado.
Well, that's because he turned on the audio. Now it's coming through my pad, picking up on my mic. So now I got to turn the audio off on the iPad.
Well, make sure you say hi to Grant.
Hi, Grant. Tell Grant he's a very nice guy, but you don't want to see him in person. Except at CoCo Fest. Mrs.
Really? You want to see him there?
Yeah, because he's the one who runs everything, so he needs someone to blame.
No. He's the one that hides from actually running anything.
The thing is Grant during non-CoCo Fest because his job storm chasing him in person. CoCo Fest, it means storm brewing in your area. Fortunately, he's like mostly out in the flyovers. Doesn't come. Go and see. Hey Jim, I think the reason why he doesn't come East Coast is because hurricanes are too.
Oh, could be.
Hurricanes will catch him.
Yeah.
He leaves those to Jim Cantori.
Yeah, he likes to. He prefers tornadoes where you can run away from them. Hurricanes, you can't really run away from them because they catch up.
If you're an early start, you can get away from them.
Yeah, the only way to get away from a hurricane is there in the first place. Ken, any idea why the Jedi freeze the army?
You're the first person I've heard of that happening to.
Could it be like?
Did you get curses with Discord?
Is it? Could it be a XROR thing or?
Oh, VCC is doing okay with it.
Yeah, VCC's working fine.
Well, I'll just continue playing Crystal River.
I just can't steer with the crud.
Well, Mark, you're also supposed to be playing on level.
Oh, is it? Am I?
Yeah. But don't worry about it. There are concessions for the people that are not exactly destructive. I think you qualify.
Wow.
What? At least I didn't call him dumb or anything.
He kind of did.
Oh, me. Missy says I'm just as dumb.
Oh.
If the shoe fits.
So what am I supposed to be shooting at?
Everything. Well, mostly those guys you're pushing into. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's like pretty precise and dead on.
Well, I made him crash.
Yeah. You can either push them into it, or you can shoot them. But you have to be center line of the slit of their butt in order to kill them with it.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Ooh, a high scored.
You want to play?
No. Yeah. You can't shoot the Ewoks? What the hell?
Catch the Ewoks.
Supposed to catch them.
Help them.
I don't want to catch them. I don't want to Ewoks.
Your Ewoks are your friends.
Yeah, but I haven't done the intro. Start the show. Then turn on the audio.
You mean both of the people to tune in?
Yeah. You and I. The two people that are tuning in to make sure that it's streaming like it's supposed to, so that everyone can ignore it.
Oh, we're up to
I'm
10.
in there.
Oh, cool. Oh, we've got a viewer. Hello, Canadian Retro Things. All right, let's do this intro quick.
It's spelled wrong.
Welcome to another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where this week we were playing Crystal Revenge again, and still playing Return of the Jedi. Why am I
That's
getting
because somebody forgot to put a new game out last week.
Wonder who that could be.
I blame Jim.
Yeah,
I wasn't here.
yeah, I wasn't here either. And
Well, I
where,
see how it goes.
where were you, Ken?
Drinking tequila.
I think I was doing that also. I'm not.
He snuck across the border and invaded the U.S.
I did. And I made it back alive.
Hey.
There's that secret tunnel out by Winnipeg, right?
I went through a portal in Saskatchewan.
Does this portal,
Technically, it's called Portal Saskatchewan.
does this portal have
And his feet left the ground.
Does this portal have in transport entertainment that is very Nitrous 9 Ease of Use Edition themed?
No, that was just the car I was stuck in for 20 some odd hours.
Oof.
I wouldn't really call it entertaining.
It wasn't
Ooh.
entertaining. So yes, we had CoCo Fest last weekend. So yeah, we don't do this for 2 weeks and all of a sudden we have to be retrained. We're not very smart.
Wait,
So,
we've done this show before?
yeah,
Actually, I think this on TCN this weekend, we got 2 weeks worth of game on to go over.
No, just one.
Well, we got all the stuff that happened last weekend.
Yeah, we're not
With the
doing.
game.
We're not ending Return of the Jedi until 1 week.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot and I was telling people it ended this weekend, but it doesn't. It's got one more week. It's Crystal Revenge that ends this week.
Oh, I'm thinking announcing all the high scores for CoCo Fest.
Oh, they're going to be included in the when Jedi is done. I'm just rolling all of the scores into the Jedi.
So Crystal Revenge ends this week.
Crystal Revenge ends this week. Next week will be Return of the Jedi, which will include the CoCo Fest scores.
Okay, and what new game are you introducing next week?
This week?
This weekend, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that until Saturday.
Almost caught you.
Yeah, like I actually know which game I'm going to be saying already.
He doesn't even know what game it is yet.
So here's what I picture. He's got this big drum that you rotate like the lotto, and all the names of the games are on little slips of paper in it, and he just reaches in and grabs a slip of paper each week.
Wish I was that organized.
Actually, he goes on the VC and says, "What game do I play next week?" Oh, Sheep Dip. Any recommendations? And usually we'll say, "Have you tried this?" And he'll say, "No, yeah, we played that." Or, "Have you tried that?" And, "No, that game's too stupid." That? No.
I think Nick was trying to join us.
Yeah, he came and went.
Probably because we didn't hear him.
Could be. Or maybe couldn't
Probably
get
just
word in
saw who
edgewise.
was here and said, "Oh no, I'm out of here."
He hung with us for a little while last week.
Yeah.
So is that the introduction? Is it done?
Well, I could announce our wonderful game players, but
I got distracted.
yeah.
Oh, that's not hard with Sloopy.
Let me see if we got any instructions.
Show
we
him
can
something.
read.
Show him something shiny. He's distracted.
Doesn't even have to be shiny.
It seems like Return of the Jedi should have directions.
There's not. I wonder if this Boyle website has it.
I guess it's fairly self-explanatory.
Oh, Nick's back.
I just went to drag Curtis in. I said, "Where the hell are you? Get your ass in here." So he's going to be here soon. So,
Oh, Nick, what do you have to show us this week? Anything new on your game?
I have done a bit to it, but I don't know if there's much visually to see. A lot of under the hood stuff going on. Yeah, I don't think there's much more than what you've seen before, but getting there. Slow progress.
Well, I'm ready to play it now.
Me too.
Wow. You can pretend.
Okay,
You
so
can say, "Oh, gee, this is as good as Neutroid."
Detroit 5.
Yeah.
Please don't use the same physics as Neutroid in this game.
Why not?
Well, there were no physics in the other one in Neutroid.
Okay, don't use the same gameplay mechanic.
So how was the show?
The CoCo Fest?
CoCo Fest, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. There's lots of new faces there, and unfortunately, Sloopy was there.
Hey,
Did you have the CoCo challenge at the fest at all?
Yeah,
Yep.
we were playing Return of the Jedi, and we had some computers set up for that.
Right.
yeah, we were even able to find two CoCo SDCs so that we could play games.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they both belong to some Sloopy guy.
Yeah.
I brought a spare one.
And somebody magically donated a whole bunch of joysticks to the Game On Challenge. So
Oh, yeah.
we still have no idea where those came from.
What type of joysticks? The Black Beauties?
Oh, there was just a whole hodgepodge of them: Black Beauties and Deluxe, and the pistol grip one.
All right.
I don't know why, but as I was madly trying to get everything set up Saturday morning, I walked in and there was a box of joysticks sitting there. Nobody claimed them at the end, so if those were your joysticks, for anybody that's watching, Grant has them.
Oh, they're my joysticks.
Okay, well, they're the property of the Game On Challenge now, so thanks, Sloopy.
We appreciate your donation.
My joysticks. At least I got my CoCo
said yeah?
SDCs back.
Yeah, I made sure you got those back.
Yeah.
Because we knew who those were, right?
Yeah, I just wish they both worked.
You said you got some black beauties there too. They're
Yep.
not joysticks; they're pain sticks.
They're awesome. That's what I grew up on. Those are the best joysticks on the planet.
That explains a lot.
And Sloopy, your one CoCo STC does work. It just the boot program is corrupted on it.
How do I fix that?
I would just reinstall the boot program.
How do you do that?
Well, I have a video for that.
Oh, cool. Are you talking on the SD card?
Yeah.
I've replaced it with the one on the other one, and
Oh, and it still doesn't work?
still doesn't work.
All right. You guys want me on here for?
Ah! Geez, we spoke his name too many times.
Not in nice terms either.
You know what? You can kiss my hairy ass. And last I checked, ass is not a bad word. What are you guys up to?
We're
Playing
playing
games.
the Game On Challenge live.
See any good tornadoes in the last couple days, Grant?
No, I've been at home in bed sick.
Ah,
Yeah, somebody gave me the cold or something.
I blame Curtis.
The plague.
Yep. Is Curtis sick too?
There we go.
Thank you.
No, I don't think he
Curtis.
is.
Oh, okay. I think
Well,
Rick Euling got.
well, he must be because he's not here.
He'll be here soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rick Euling's got sick too. I noticed.
The only thing that Curtis is sick of me.
No, I think I was starting to get sick on Saturday, so I blame
What the
Stevie for making me sick.
You're not supposed to get that close.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, did
I
you
am
guys-
not touching it.
How many beds did your bedroom have?
2.
And did you use both of them?
Yes.
Actually, there was that rolly bed that was in the hallway.
I thought that was your bed, Mark.
No. I had the executive suite.
Yeah, well, I'll be getting that back next year.
Put that in the contract, right?
Yep, exactly.
Room
For putting up with all
245.
for putting up with all you guys.
So 245 in the adjoining room.
You had 2 rooms?
Actually, yes, but that suite actually has one of those double half doors to the actual what they call executive suite.
Hmm.
So it
Interesting.
becomes you could join it and actually have two bays. You can't go any further because then that's the pool.
Huh, interesting.
And scary.
I'm glad everybody had a good time, though. So. But just let you know, Mark B, I'll be in Oklahoma City next weekend. So.
No, go away. I think I've had enough of weather this year.
Yeah, and then I'll be heading out to Sloopy's neighborhood then too.
Oh, really? For what?
Yep. Storm chasing.
Actually, on this last one, I think the tornado formed just slightly north of me.
Whereabouts in my neighborhood are you going to be?
Nah, I don't know yet.
What's your
I'll
address?
figure it out. But we are talking about going to Canada in July, so
Whereabouts?
I think up around Curtis's area, Saskatchewan.
Is that close to Saskatoon?
The Saskatoon is in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan is the province.
Where are you going? Where in this area are you going? Like up in the PA or something, or down to the Carolinas?
Probably be down in the Carolinas, I think.
Oh, then you'll be near.
Last I
Jim.
checked. I think North Carolina had a tornado yesterday.
Yeah, that would mean that you're near Jim. Me.
Hey, you
Well,
leave
I'm back
Jim
home,
alone.
Well, I'm back home, guys. I'll let you get back to your game. You guys have fun.
Well, you could play too, you know.
Well, I'm just not getting home. Maybe I'll play here in a little bit.
Well, play better than Ken.
Well, you know what? You need to put on a one of Nick's games. Then I'll probably play.
There
He's
you
got the
go.
best games.
Well, I'm waiting for Nick to release a new game.
We could play Neutroid again.
Yeah, we could do the classics too.
So, what's your high score, Sloopy, on Crystal Revenge?
Nowhere near yours.
Because you were telling me how much I suck at this.
Wait a minute. How did you get 22 ships and your score is only 2690? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking
That's
backwards. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
because he
I'm-
fixed
I'm-
the screen.
I'm about 1,000 points behind you.
What's that
Mm.
crystal?
What?
What's that crystal's revenge?
It's somewhat like a missile written entirely in BASIC.
Oh, you had that one up there before. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was the.
Uh,
It's the one that's
So I'm
on
gonna
the-
have to watch you on this because I have not actually been able to hit a damn thing with it.
What on
What?
Crystal Revenge?
Crystal Revenge?
Yeah. It's like the mouse movement is too slow for the ship.
You got to start like in the middle center right. And just go basically up and down to get to the. All right, top ship ready.
And don't waste your lasers. Wait till you're right on top of the ship to shoot, because you only have a limited amount.
Well, yeah,
Here they come.
but I just wasn't able to move it fast enough.
It's also best to play on a CoCo 3.
Yeah, I was using VCC, but
Will BCC do a CoCo 3?
yep,
Yeah?
And
that's all it does.
did you select CoCo 3?
Yeah,
BCC only does the CoCo 3.
Yeah, I know, but
But it's got a great little bug in it that it still shows the semi-graphics mode. Oh, hey, Coconut Bob snuck in here.
yeah,
mhm.
Therefore,
I said that.
I just noticed. Well, I don't listen to you.
One does.
Who said that?
That was close.
All right, I'll have to give it a try again. I see what you're doing.
Yay. Yeah, it's like missile command. Using lasers instead of missiles.
And you don't have an explosion to catch the stuff in.
Yeah.
Sloopy, you probably should have shot that guy.
Oh, you're funny.
Shoot that one definitely too, because
I'm
you,
trying.
So is the game Crystal or Crystal R?
It's Crystal Revenge.
yeah, but there's two files. I just ran Crystal on mine and it works fine. I don't want.
That's
I've
what I
never
was
tried
doing.
Crystal R.
Maybe I'll try Crystal R and see if it works better. It's a lot bigger.
Yeah, I did. I just run Crystal. Run Crystal. It is. I want to try again.
Try Crystal R.
Curtis.
Greetings, Curtis.
It's Curtis.
Hey guys,
Did
Hi.
you?
I totally forgot about the Game On Challenge today, and I had to go find the joystick I'd packed for the fest.
Did you torment Ken with a whole bunch of Nitrous 9 talk, or did he torment you?
Nah, we were talking about lots of things. Okay, so
Hey.
Much better splash screen on Crystal R. Ooh, there's instructions.
Cool.
Maybe. Let's see. UL. What was the UL error?
Undefined line.
what level are we playing Jedi on?
8.
I better untangle this.
So there's a Ghost Up 300. I guess that's missing. Hey, Sloopy, if you get rid of the non-video players, it'll enlarge all the rest of the screens.
Yeah. But the game. Stop doing.
Sorry, I will.
I'm talking to you. I was talking to lasers. Die.
You know, it doesn't matter how many times you run it, it's still going to crash, Mark.
Nah, I got a feeling. I got a feeling about this one.
What's where it's crashing?
Ah! So on the one that's Crystal R, if you whether you hit yes or no for the instructions, you'll get an undefined error.
That's not good.
Because it seems to, I don't know.
Well, there is line 300, obviously.
Yeah, it goes to 220 and stops.
So it looks like he just didn't finish it.
Yeah, but
We got a corrupted copy.
but the program is bigger. It's twice the size as the regular crystal. Wow.
You broke it.
Yeah. So mine I got off the archive.
Yay! On Mark,
I hit one.
you got a score.
Broke his streak, huh?
Yeah, I got a score. I got 2. Okay, why won't you fire? I keep pushing the button.
Your link overheated.
You only get a certain number of shots when you turn on.
That's my high score, 3.
Ah, you little son of a kumquat.
No, the top ship is not red.
Ah. Darn it.
See, I pushed the button and it didn't happen.
Are you running with double speed up poke or just regular?
Just regular.
Yeah, might be the basic keyboard or joystick things too slow.
Yeah, and it's like I'm hard over and I can't. It won't.
Sounds like user error to me. I'm not having a problem.
Yeah. It could be.
You son of a.
See, look, I'm holding down the button. Nothing's happening.
No, don't hold the button down.
Happens
That's
if
a
you tap the
problem.
button. I can't remember if that one takes the tap of the button thing.
Well, I mean, it's like I keep. Enough of this game.
You destroyed 4 ships.
I think that's probably my high score. No, not in hardware. General game on results. Oh, look at David Ladd, 39 ships. Jeez.
I think David was cheating.
Maybe I'll have a nice relaxing game with Neutroid.
Now you talk.
That I want to see.
Oh, I did
Fire,
try.
fire it up, Mark. I want to see you have a relaxing game of Neutroid.
Yeah.
Hey.
I played it. I played it about as well as this game. Yeah, it was on double speed.
CoCo 1 double speed or CoCo 3 double speed?
3. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but the cursor's flashing fast.
Nah, I'm busy
Yeah.
watching my stupid game.
When you
Like I said, it's all user error.
I should actually bring it up so I can see what you guys are doing. Wait, on Twitch.
Everybody getting that?
Yeah.
What's the source listing we're looking at on the screen?
That's the Crystal Revenge. Oh, that's right. There's no pause on this one.
if you want to play the game, then we're showing the basic code. Just type it in.
Yep.
Okay.
Type it in as it scrolls by.
Have it real quick. It's like the good old days.
Hey, there we go. That's what we should do this week. Have a type-in game.
And typing it in is part of playing the game.
Absolutely.
Okay. I want a blackjack game.
Oh, no. It's going to be a complicated game.
That's gonna be one of those 6-parters from Rainbow.
Yeah.
With
Machine language
ones
ones
that
you
they
have to type
never
in.
did
You have to
get
type
right.
in an assembler.
with hundreds of data statements and 6 errors among the whole program that they don't tell you about until months
Yeah.
later.
And the corrections part, yeah.
When they're supposed to be doing the high score list is when they're going to say, oh yeah, there is a correction for the listing.
I think we'll have a score multiplier based on how many mistakes you had in the program typing it in the first time.
Yeah, one of those tools that gives you a checksum while you type, and then we can use that as a score. Just total it up.
Typing it in is the game.
So what are the red, white, and blue sections of the laser for?
It would just be laser power, I guess. I don't know. You're the one that chose this game.
Hey, I got tired of people saying I choose terrible games, and I watch how they come after you with pitchfork. So
I mean, didn't you do any research when you chose this game?
yeah,
Sloopy in research?
yes. I researched a game that wasn't terrible.
Oh, well, then you're doing more than I do.
Exactly. I was going to say it's more than the other guy that fixes the games.
Yeah, but that's one of the things about this. You got to try the good and the bad games. The bad games just make you appreciate the good games more.
Oh, good. Can we play a good game next week?
And break tradition?
Neutroid.
We've already done Neutroid.
Yeah, too many times.
Although I think there's still 5 or 6 versions we haven't done yet, isn't there?
Hmm.
So Crystal Planet, is that the name we're looking for?
Crystal Revenge.
Oh, Crystal Revenge. Oh, Crystal Planet's a Joe Satriani album, sorry.
Crystal Light is a beverage.
I don't know if I have that one currently downloaded.
You little kumquat.
Hey, don't say that about Curtis.
I didn't say anything about Kurt.
I think I'm going to play Return of the Jedi now.
Okay, it's your turn.
I would play it if I could.
Well,
I don't know this one.
it's your system, man. It's your system. Oh, it's just like I'm in
Nope,
Return of the Jedi. This game, I feel like I'm right in a Star Wars game, or the Star Wars universe.
Hmm.
I was to say Star Wars. You get sued.
I ain't afraid of George Lucas.
Nope, this isn't it.
Yeah, we're playing Wars Trek.
Oh no, Shatner will definitely sue us.
For Trek Wars.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a Crystal R and a Crystal. Which one are you guys using?
Crystal R doesn't work.
I'm using just Crystal.
Okay, let me see why it doesn't work.
Because
Crystal R
is missing
just-
most of it.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to do a more fancy splash screen and just never finished.
Why is it so big? This is
Sir, you know what? I think there's an echo in here.
that should do it for an 8 granule file. That's an awfully short basic listing. Oh, it's cut off. What the hell? That looks corrupted. Cuts her off in the middle of a line, and the same lines twice with 2 different line numbers.
Maybe it's copy protected.
Maybe. Loading in some machine language stuff by the looks of it too. It definitely looks fried though. Yeah, this looks more like the full one. That other one's corrupted. Whatever it was. Zero, I guess. What difficulty setup are we using?
3 and 4.
I gotta remember what the heck we do in this game.
Is anybody playing?
Yep.
What are you playing? Return of the Jedi?
No, I'm playing Crystal Revenge.
I would have thought you guys would have been cocoed out.
What? Hey, it ain't so.
I haven't even unloaded my car yet.
How does one recharge a laser? Can you?
I don't think you can.
Okay, then I'm hooped.
Basically, you recharge it every level. And in order to
Yeah, so I can't fire.
end the level, you have to kill 20 of them. 10 of them per level.
So basically, at this point, I just sit here and die.
Yep, you died.
I don't even know what constitutes a good score in this one.
You got 1585.
As long as it's better than Sloopy's score, it's a good score.
And what is that?
No, it's not better than Sloopy's.
Sloopy has 1990 right now. That's the only goal right now is beat Sloopy.
After all the things I said, nice things I said about you last.
I didn't hear that.
That's because I was telling people that it mattered.
Oh, burn.
Yep. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
One thing about it, this Return of the Jedi is certainly a good way to take your frustration out running these things into trees.
Yeah, it was always my favorite part of the game.
That was how I got most of it. Difficult to.
It's always rewarding when you can kill an Ewok.
You got to pick the Ewoks up.
I do. No wonder my score's no good.
There you go, Ken. And there you go, Nick. A new game idea for you, where you're trying to whack the bad guys into passing poles.
Yeah. Kill an Ewok.
So anybody find the instructions for Crystal Revenge?
Oh.
If I remember, I had to read a Rainbow Review to figure out even a bit of it.
I just played it and figured out how to play it. Now, not good, mind you, but I can play it. I mean, just watch Jim Rye. He seems to be pretty good at it.
Yeah, on the streaks every once in a while.
Let's watch this professional Canadian game player.
You're on, Ken.
A really crappy game.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to play Return of the Jedi.
Have we ever had
Are you using it with ROML to load it or no?
now? It in
That's-
natural.
No, but are you running the ROML program to launch it? Yeah.
Unless you're using VCC. For some reason, it works in VCC.
Oh, my VCC crashed on it too.
Oh, I've been playing it just the one off the archive on my VCC.
Playing the
Have
one
we ever-
archive.
Yeah. Did you take the one from the Discord has ROML, that preloader, and run that first? And then it should work.
Right.
Have we ever played Puyan on the Game On Challenge?
I believe we did.
A
remember the
long time
colors.
ago, yeah.
All right.
But we played it in the old, disgusting colors.
Yeah.
What, did somebody fix it?
Yep.
Hmm.
On a CoCo 3.
Never seen that.
Actually, with the palette command, you can make it any colors you want on the CoCo 3.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Nick made a launcher for that actually.
What if I like Nick's colors and I just want to do my own?
Woof, woof, woof. In case you didn't know.
I'm so confused right now.
Why?
Damn it.
I don't
What'd you say Sleepy's score was?
1990.
Darn, I still got more to do.
That close. Play return CoCo 3 or
CoCo 2 is preferable because then you can actually read your score. BCC's got a bug. It actually shows semi-graphics as if it was a CoCo 2, so that's why it works there. But it's actually wrong.
all right. So I just run first.
Yeah, load them ROML.
Okay. Execute it.
Yep.
And Jedi.
Jet-I or whatever it was called. Don't put the dot bin.
Just Jedi. And disk.
And then DSK, INI.
And start.
Okay.
The version on the archive is meant for cassette. That's why you need ROML. Ah, shoot.
Doing better at this.
I can't remember his name, but somebody did their version of Spy Hunter. I think I saw it in the general game channel.
Yep. Guy's working on it right now.
Is he done with it yet, or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, come on. I hit it dead center. I'm out of shots now. One more and then switch back to Jedi.
Hope you do. What do you want? Gone. Go away. We gave it the office.
The Amiga is still working. And
Do we have a deal?
by the
Do we have?
way.
Is that Nick?
Yeah. The birthday. You hear that?
Oh, come on. One ship left. I beat Sloopy anyway. That was good though.
10 points.
You beat me?
Yeah, I got 2,000.
You beat me in Return of the Jedi.
I have no idea. I don't know what your score is.
It says 15,504.
Oh, I got 49,066.
Did we get a decent response?
What, at CoCo Fest?
Yeah, the computers we had set up for the Gimmon Challenge, if we have quite a few people.
Last time I looked, there was like, was registered.
Yeah, it was about that.
Okay.
Not sure if anybody ever actually played the second game that we had loaded up there.
What was that?
Okay.
Mostly had Glove and Brogger.
Oh, this color set's horrible. Let me change that.
Played the Froggy.
I like this better with a darker forest.
Beat Curtis's score.
Yeah, I got further.
Ah.
Hey, Sloopy.
Yes?
That the husband and wife, that you introduced us to with the doing the 3D printing and joystick and store.
Yeah.
It looks like a decent response for the class that came.
You're breaking up a lot, Brian.
Breaking up. It's completely cracked up. Forward and backward do anything
Okay,
in this game?
Damn it. Kill it.
Hey Curtis, it works better if you blow the satellite thing up.
Yeah.
You get more points.
Well, I gotta give Sleepy a chance.
Oh, okay.
It's like a handicap.
Am I coming through a little bit better now?
Sounds like
Unfortunately.
Okay, good. No, I just that couple that was making the joysticks, and I mean they made other things too as well, but they were doing the joysticks for the CoCo, and looked like people were quite interested in their booth.
yes.
Yeah, they said they'll come back next year,
Good.
even with Sleepy there.
Despite Sloopy. They're coming back next year.
Oh, what am I doing? Jeez.
Oh,
Crash. Anyway, I've got to go. See you later.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
see you,
for
Nick.
joining
See
us.
ya, Nick.
All right. Bye.
So
Ah, ah. So is Jedi the game that Jacob got like 189,000 on?
Yep.
And he
I
was
think it
playing
was
level,
150-some thousand.
and he was playing on level 8 or 9 or whatever we started on.
Level 8, yeah.
Man, he did way better than I'm doing.
He also sat there for 3 straight hours playing it.
I ain't gonna do that.
As he said, he still, as he was standing in the other room, he still had visions of trees in his eyes. He could still see trees coming at him.
I have to say, this one, I prefer this game over the 3D Death Chase that the Spectrum got ported to the CoCo. I think this one's a better game. It's a little more flickery because they had to run it in 16K, but I'd really like to see that Joust game that they made, though. Unfortunately, nobody pirated it as far as I know.
Already?
Or, sorry, distributed backups. Distributed backups, what I meant.
Site backup.
Off-site backup, yeah. We still haven't done an OS9 game, though, yet. Have you figured out which one you want to try, Ken?
Oh, hey, that's a good idea for this week. Make people download Nitrous 9.
Yeah. If I can force you to listen about it for 20 hours, we should at least make somebody download the damn thing, too.
I know. We'll get them to play Zork. That'll really show off the CoCo 3.
Yeah.
Have us all playing one system. Various logos.
They'll have to play the CPM version, too, so it's really slow. Since we have that installed with the emulator. Shoot. Too greedy.
Yep, keep whacking those trees.
You
Yeah,
get
gotcha.
your points if you hit the trees.
I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Jim.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
See.
No, Bob is frozen.
Why, it's in winter where he is?
Get him a blanket.
He's not frozen no more.
Oh, shoot.
Return.
So they do it on Thursdays now?
I guess. I don't know.
What are we talking
Oh,
about?
there's a D. Bruce Moore.
Oh, hey guys. Jacob, I never know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the game on.
Game On Challenge Live. For this week, we're playing Crystal Revenge, Current of the Jedi.
And nobody's beat Jacob's score yet.
Nope, not even close.
Jacob, I think Jacob would have a seizure if he tried to play that right now.
So many trees.
What do you? I don't know if you guys noticed it, but he was squinting and blinking pretty bad when he finished that
Yep.
game.
I did. He sat there for a long time to get that. It was
Yeah.
the chocolate bars. He really wanted the chocolate bars.
Yeah.
He had to try that good Canadian chocolate.
Yeah, Jacob, your score apparently is so far secure.
Oh, shoot. Ah!
Boom.
That's about my best score of the day, I think.
That beats my score.
Only 100,000 short of Jacob's. But my main goal is to beat Sloopy, and I did both.
Well, there you go.
Do scores at CoCo Fest count on the thing?
Why would you get a CoCo Fest?
The problem though, Slippy, is you didn't write it down at CoCo Fest, so no, it doesn't
Oh,
count.
so it doesn't count. He just made it up in his head.
I
Gotcha.
did write it down.
It's not on the list.
Should be.
Oh,
In that
it's-
little guest book thing, right?
Yeah.
let me check.
The official judge will check.
I know I wasn't top score when I wrote it down. Because I believe the words in there where it said that it would be ending this Saturday.
Apparently, the book is in another county.
We don't have counties around here.
No, he's in Canada, so it's just down the street.
Actually, I think they do in Ontario, don't they?
They do in Alberta and Ontario.
Yeah, so I thought.
Well, that doesn't count.
Okay, fine. Sloopy has a score in the.
Oh,
And what is it?
I don't know. I couldn't read his handwriting.
So it doesn't count anyway. Okay, gotcha.
It was like 19,000.
So it's higher than yours.
Higher than mine? I have 46,000.
You can't read it, so it's higher than yours.
It looks like 19,000.
That's 59,000. Can't read. Or maybe it's 100.
Oh, either way, I still beat you. I got 84,000, so mission
It's
accomplished for me.
190,000. You didn't read it.
Okay.
I love all this trash talking. Of course, Jacob will come in here and kick all of our butts, but anyway.
Yeah. You just watch it, Sloopy. Somebody will be in here to show us all up right away.
Are you guys using emulators to play, or how do you put your stream on the screen there? How are you doing that?
I'm using in VCC in my case, yeah, because that's the only way I can.
I'm using an emulator right now, but usually what I do is I have my capture card running into my computer, so I have the computer or the CoCo plugged into my capture card.
Oh, is
And then
that S video you're using to do that, or?
Well, right now this is an emulator. I haven't hooked my CoCo back up.
No, but I mean, when you do the capture card thing, what?
I'm using a switcheroo into a capture card and then out to HDMI.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
And then into the computer and then through what is that? OBS.
Okay.
I run running emulator. I've used real hardware. I have both a composite HDMI adapter and I have a great digital video, a HDMI USB captured.
I don't have this with fancy hardware. The only time I've ever had my real CoCos on is I take my iMac and I aim it at a weird angle to try to capture my TV. It's kind of like MacGyver if MacGyver had no skill.
Oh.
I also have an tuner that I used once or twice, but for some reason it only gives me color on the CoCo 3. That's better off with composite.
Hey, Curtis.
Yes.
This is a little off topic, but what? You said something about a CoCo Deluxe OS 9.
Yes.
What is that? What is that about? And how does that work if you don't have the hardware? How does that work?
Well, right now, Tim's got MAME basically emulating the Deluxe CoCo. There's 1 or 2 bits on the control register. We're not sure if it's exactly right, but pretty well everything's there.
Okay.
So Boise and I think Alan Huffman, before Microware went and destroyed the original Gimmicks machine, they found the copies of the Deluxe CoCo version of OS 9 that was being done for Tandy in 1984.
Okay.
Including correspondence between Mark Hawkins of Microware and Mark Siegel of Tandy. So
right.
There's basic 9 extensions for the sound chip, and there's extensions in OS 9 to use the phase shifted color for the text and all that kind of stuff. But it has to be assembled and then kind of made into a boot disk, which I didn't have time to do before the show. So that's going to be my thing for next year, and hopefully I'll have it all up and running. And just like in BASIC, I mean, in BASIC 9, if you're running sound, it runs in the background. Your code runs, full throttle. And because BASIC 9 is partially compiled, as integer types and stuff, it runs quite a bit faster.
Right.
Oh, great. So I'm going to have to listen about that the whole way up to Chicago next year?
Oh, I won't wait that long. I'll start harping on you about it way before that.
So do you see, like what, how could we make a CoCo Deluxe? Would like stick a sound chip on a cartridge and stick it into a CoCo 2 or something, or with an alternate ROM? Or
you have to do some changes to the ROM because where they address the sound card and the RS-232 chip for that matter is different than you can even do in a cartridge because the cartridge limits where you're allowed to put stuff, so you'd have to kind of patch it.
Right.
But Pedro Pena's actually thought about once we figure out these last couple of control register bits at FF30, has thought about actually trying to duplicate it so we actually can make it. Because we've got, Brian's got the one, and Boise's got 2 of them. It's just that Boise's didn't have the new ROMs. And the new ROMs were not complete. There's definitely some bugs. The on-air go-to is completely horked, except for a few of them.
Right.
So it wasn't quite ready. But surprisingly, a lot of it was done.
That'd be pretty. It's sort of like a Jurassic Park thing. Like we found the DNA for this thing. Let's see if we can resurrect something.
Yep. Yep.
in kit form.
It had an early version of the T1 VDG, like true lowercase and stuff too, but it didn't have all the stuff that T1 has. So, from what Marcus said, the final version that would have came out in the fall of '84 did have basically the equivalent of the T1 we got in the later CoCo 2Bs. So you have that full border control, color control. You've got the inverse video control. You've got the true lowercase. Whereas this one only has true lowercase. It might have the inverse video, but it definitely does not have the border control.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I just said that run in the back of my mind there. I thought since I had you here, I'd ask you.
Yeah. Were you at our Nitrous 9 EOU update?
No, I missed that one.
Okay, because
I'll
go ahead.
Oh, is that you talked about it there, perhaps?
Well, no, that was a separate presentation, but
oh yeah,
I was trying to run a demo of the Taylor and Amy show. I did a little animated thing for Halloween for them.
Oh,
and it kept crashing, and I was going, I don't know what's it was crashing, and then we found it was because it was overheating my CoCo because that projector was blowing the hot air from the fan right into my CoCo. So after I brought it back to my table and waited 15 minutes, it ran perfectly fine. So that was the whole reason it crashed.
Gosh. Real life problems, hardware problems. That's
I'm lucky I didn't cook my Gimme X. That would have really flipped me out.
Yeah. Well, I noticed the links for all the presentations. I think Mark Overhoser posted them. I was going to catch up on the ones I missed. So.
Yeah, because I missed like Mark Overholser's himself, like his.
Yeah.
He was the first one up, and I missed that one.
Yeah.
I didn't catch Boise's.
Right.
Of course, I was in the other two, so I couldn't miss those.
So you probably caught those ones. Okay. Jacob's drinking out of the mug that he won at CoCo Fest, I noticed. Was that chocolate milk you got there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what he tells me it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Bailey's. Irish cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the cup was courtesy of Jim Gary of MC10 fame.
Yes.
Another Canadian, so he sent it across to me to bring it across, and then you guys brought it back up to Canada.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we had a few of those things go around. Did you see that Radio Shack burglar alarm system in the auction?
I didn't get a chance to attend the auction at all. I was too busy talking with people by the booth, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch that 3-hour presentation.
Well, Henry Wrightfield took it, so I brought it from Winnipeg. Someone had put it out. We occasionally have this thing where you put stuff you don't want out on your boulevard. This giveaway weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this. It had the Radio Shack logo, so I grabbed it and brought it. It's like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's a burglar alarm. And I never opened it or anything. I thought, well, I bet you someone at CoCo Fest might like it. And wouldn't you know, it was 2 Canadians bidding on it because it was obviously a Canadian box. It was French on one side, and so yes, it came from Winnipeg to Chicago to go back to. I think it was in the Toronto area. Is he? I'm not sure now.
Which one? About an hour west of.
Wrightfield. Okay, yeah. So anyway, him and Neil Blanchard each bid on it. I thought, yeah, we got to repatriate this. Anyway, I saw when he took it out of the box, and it's like him and his son is like, you know, I don't think this has ever been opened. Like, this is like pristine. So he tells me he's going to mount the box. He's going to put it up on the wall somewhere because it just looks so good.
That's when you put it on eBay for $2,000.
Well,
he did.
It was. Well, it could be a collector's item if you found the right collector. It retailed for $280 Canadian whenever it came out.
Then 2,800. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
So about $50 US.
Something like that, yeah. Sadly.
So, Bruce, did you get a chance to check out all the stuff that Brian had as his?
Riesler?
Yeah.
Well, I went down through the display. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I saw I went to the CoCo Deluxe pretty quick. Was there something else I missed there?
Well, we had the pre-production version of the CoCo 1 board that was out a couple
Oh,
months
yes.
before.
Yes, that's right.
And of course,
Yeah, I
he
saw
had
that.
all the the documentation of him writing back and forth with Tandy. But he also had copies of the schematics for the various parts of the CoCo dating back to January of '79.
Oh, okay. All right. I remember seeing those, but I didn't tune into what they were for. All the stuff you find out once you've gone home.
Yeah. Well, he'll be scanning it all, so we'll get it up
Yeah.
eventually. But there's a lot of stuff he didn't even bring. There's lots more.
Well, no doubt. I was noticing there was those loading doors right beside his tables. I thought, well, if that goes to the outside, he could just back his truck up there. Wouldn't that be fun if he had a truck? You could just back up to, and then just open the loading doors and you walk into his truck to see all this.
Well, when he went to go pick it all up there, he actually had to rent a trailer.
Well,
'cause
there
his
you
truck
go.
wasn't big enough.
I believe it.
Anyway, for those who missed the Taylor and Amy demo because it crashed to me because of the heat lamp there, I've got it running right now.
Oh, which one? Which stream is this now? No, not that one. Hang on. Oh, here it is. L. Curtis Williams. Here we go. Oh, hey, that's pretty.
I did a promo for Frank too the year before, but I think everybody saw that one last year.
I am watching now. Ooh. There's a mouse pointer in the middle of his head too.
Oh, that's the emulator. Sorry.
Yeah. Happy Halloween 2023. Look at that. Oh, that's I'm gonna have an epileptic seizure now. You gotta put those warnings before you
Anyway, when your game gets ready there, if you want me to make a little demo I can throw on to Ease of Use just to help promote it too, let me know. And maybe if you have some certain design of screenshots or some animations.
Oh, sure.
Because I've done one for Retro Rewind, I've done one for Taylor and Amy now, so might as well put in some others to promote the CoCo community and people involved.
I would, it would please me greatly to have it documented somewhere how the whole name Ease of Use came up. I think it's going to get lost in the history, but
Nick bugged me about it. That's how that came up.
yeah. Well, and I made the comic version, right?
Yeah.
Like I basically mocked the heck out of him. Everything I said was the opposite of what he would say.
Yeah, you can't hear the sound effects coming through, but they're pretty minor in this demo.
Oh, okay.
I had some digitized sound effects, but it's basically just a sparking sound.
Oh, okay.
Nick actually gave me out of a 0-hour game.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, if you got any designs you want to do for Realm of Doom, let me know.
Okay, thanks. No, it looks good. Like what you're doing there.
Yeah, and all the demos, I should check with you before we get to yours, but I always release a source code in Basic 09 so people can see how to do whatever tricks I'm using.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna run off to bed.
Okay, Mark.
Cheers.
See you this weekend.
Yep. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a big recap. Plus all the stuff that's happened the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff happened?
Yeah.
Regular news, I guess. We're talking, not just fest news.
I'm really interested in where the CoCo.io and the FujiNets are going with some of these multiplayer game things. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that just boggles my mind. Yeah. It's cool.
And right now, I think the stuff Henry Strickland's done is all written in C. Like, he's not even using assembly yet. Like, you could make it run faster and smoother than he had it going.
But his development probably is a lot faster by doing it in C.
Yeah,
Imagine.
I would imagine. And he did say he wants to switch it to ML later. Like this is more proof of concept and getting everything running.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, develop quicker, not run faster.
Yeah,
So I told him once he gets to the point of wanting to convert it to assembly, I'll see if I can help him optimize it.
right. Or even only did it part way. You did
Yeah,
it-
like just take the coroutines that really need the speed and just
yeah,
because
yeah,
you can mix, C
Yeah.
and basic 9 and assembly as much as you want.
yeah, yeah. Makes
You wouldn't believe how long it took me to draw that stupid Erlenmeyer flask too. I'm not a good artist.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, and it took me about 8 hours.
Oh my gosh. There's got to be some way to automate that.
Well, no, if I had artistic skill, maybe it would help, but I don't.
Oh.
So it's like dot by dot, pixel by pixel, trying that. Nah, it looks like crap. Let's try to move it over here. And it just was. That's as close as I got.
You're
Okay.
supposed to just lay it over some graph paper.
I suppose I could have, but even then, I don't know if I would have done a very good job. The Retro Rewind logo, I stole that. I had a GIF of it, and I just converted it down to the local OS9 format.
Well, that's the way you do it.
What we need is a way to generate QR codes on the CoCo.
We do have one. Matchy did that years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Semi-graphics, too. It would just run on a text screen. You could do it in a CoCo 1, 2, or 3.
Oh. You'll actually generate them, like you put in a link and it'll...
Yeah. You can click it on your phone or whatever, and it'll take you right to a web page or whatever you want.
I need to locate that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, did you upload it to Facebook? Or is it on the archive? I can't remember.
Facebook, what a great repository for information.
That you can never find again.
Never want to find.
It's like an adventure game. You might find it, you might not.
Yeah. Looking at 10,000 doors. What do you want to do?
Actually, one thing I want to do for the next fest is I want to make an adventure game that actually involves everybody from the community. Maybe even throw in some digital samples of voices and stuff, kind of like Bruce did with the radio play, but have it interactive where you're actually trying to solve something, find something, or whatever. Maybe set it at the fest, or set it at the various places. Maybe you have to fly back and forth, to where Taylor and Amy record, and then off to the CoCo show and up to Winnipeg to see David Craker and Bruce, with the phaser light gun on his third version of the Doom series. And
You could make it some problem solving at the fest. Like, what are the typical problems, that happen there?
yeah,
Like, you could have, you do the wrong thing and the fire department shows up, or the
yeah. First, you have to kill the fire up on the lighting.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then you have to figure out how to open the elevator.
yeah, I get stuck in the elevator, and what else could we do? I don't know.
Unless I have lots of time, I probably would just do a text adventure game, just because it's
Yeah.
the graphics. Would take a while. I mean, I could do the graphics, but it would take a long time.
Find the presentation room. Just have this big maze that just goes forever.
A bunch of
You need a
twisty
T.
paths, all different.
Well, you could even make an annual thing. You could have one for each. You could have one that comes out after each fest.
Yeah, I mean, there was people doing that back in the day. I think Alan Huffman did one, actually.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Ooh. Well, nice chatting, everybody. Catch you later.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You bet.
By the way, Bruce, just before you go, or are you gone already? I think I missed him.
Yep, he's gone.
I was thinking this is the way Sean Driscoll laid out his Stranded Out of Gas, which is a text adventure game, but he ran on a graphic screen, so you can do all these little segments in 3D. highlights and stuff like that. We could set up something like this.
It's almost like Carmen Sandiego text.
Yeah. And you could throw pictures in here too. You could do some grayscale pictures,
Yeah.
or even just convert it down to a 40 column screen and do full color.
What graphical games are there for OS9?
Well, graphical is quite a few. Are you talking a specific genre?
Well, just like non-text adventure.
Rescue and Fractals, Coronis Rift, Lunar Lander, Pack OS9, Come Guide, which I think we already covered, so that would be kind of a cheat. Carmen Sandiego, which was mentioned before.
Sub-battle simulator.
So yeah, that's
Hardly a
another
game though.
Microscopic Mission, Flight Sim 2 if you play the World War One battle part of it instead of the straight raw flight sim, would be another. There's some level 1 ones you can play too, like Zero Gravity or Cave Walker, that kind of stuff. See, I'll quit this and just take a look. Oh, Alan Huffman's Space Invaders. Smash by Alan DeCock. That's kind of a combination of your standard breakout, but with some elements from Arkanoid, though it's not a full Arkanoid game. Dexter, I think we played already.
Yeah.
Dungeon Depths and Gem Quest are two ones on Basic 9 that aren't too bad. Snake Bite's a standard snake game where you can even edit your own levels. Space Zap is a clone of the arcade game.
What's Bonk?
Tetris is based on the original test. That's another breakout style. Smash is a better one if you're gonna pick one of those.
I'm not picking. And is.
Oh,
And left.
is he still awake?
Oh, I'm sure he's awake. Like 7 p.m.
So yeah, there's a few. I mean, Rescue would be a good one because that one's been optimized even for the 6809, so it runs better than the old Tandy one did.
What kind of game is it like?
You don't have the one on the Atari? I know it was
it's
on the
right.
Atari and the C64. I'm sure you would have played it. It's a Lucasfilm game.
It's Rescue of Spartulus.
Yeah.
Let's go score.
From what I understand, it was originally released on the Atari 8.
I believe so.
Yeah, because from what I understand, it was so easy to do on the 8 because of the antic touch done on there. Actual tricks and stuff.
Yeah, well, you guys had the advantage of faster speed because you guys are 1.78 megahertz in the C64.
Yeah, but 7.
One. And the fractal generation and the 3D scaling stuff.
It runs at 1 because the GTI steals so many cycles. It's if you just run it straight with the screen on, it don't. Turn off the screen, then you get the one. Curtis just greetings, Commodore Crown. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Notice that. Curtis back.
Yeah, I'm on my router spontaneously rebooted itself, probably from heat.
Yeah, I noticed you're on your cell now. But I thought you're in Canada, and it's always cold in Canada. Well, Commodore Chronicles. All good. Any questions? You should join us and play. We could always use more players. Ready. We've done a full 2 hours of show. Guess it's stick a fork in it. Thank you for joining us for another wonderful game episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live. For this week, we also played Crystal Revenge. Join us Saturday when we'll be announcing the high scores for Crystal Revenge and talking about CoCo Fest. Yay! And we will be announcing the new game for the next 2 weeks, which will be a great game that Ken is going to tell you about now. So, what great game do we have coming up, Ken? 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 I think Ken's lost in the gameplay. So, find out what game he's playing and ignoring us on Saturday, where we'll also have project updates and acquisitions and the news featuring L. Curtis Boyle. Go for one, people.